What's up, guys? My name's Eric, and welcome to the Jailcast. This is my Fate of the Furious non-spoiler review. I went and seen the movie last night with some friends, and I just wanted to let you guys know what I thought about this film without ruining it or anything like that. First of all, just to kind of let you know, when I first saw this trailer, I saw and I've seen all 7 of the other films, so I'm a big fan of the franchise. I'm one of those few people, well, there's actually a lot of people who like this franchise, but I'm one of the few who really enjoys the story arc of all the characters and where they've been going in this film series, especially after Paul Walker died. I was interesting to see how, I was interested to see how they were going to move forward without him, and believe it or not, I did not, unless you really think about Paul while you're watching the movie, you really don't miss him a whole lot. I mean, obviously he's not there. They do have some nods to him a little bit. I won't ruin them here for you. So it's kind of nice to they try to keep him alive in spirit in this series, and I thought they did a very good job with that. But while watching the trailer for this, the trailers are showing us that Dominic Toretto is turning on his family in this film, and everybody pretty well knew from the trailer that there had to be something that was getting him to turn on his family. The one thing he would never turn on, right? And I am happy to say, I'm not going to ruin it, but the reason why Dom turns on his family in this film is something I did not necessarily see coming. I probably should have seen it coming within the first 20 minutes of the film, maybe. But it is very well done. It is very palpable, and it is very heart-wrenching. And it is one of those things that really got me invested in this story for this film alone. And it really, the villain played by Charlize Theron, wow, she absolutely kills it in this movie. No pun intended or anything like that. But she is very menacing, very diabolical. I mean, almost just, ruthless. And it's really interesting to see that. I mean, Charlize Theron's a great actress, but to go head to head with Dominic Toretto and basically bring him to his knees, it is a thing to behold here. And I absolutely loved the direction they took with it, and it made a lot of sense in the overall story arc of the Fast and Furious franchise. So I was very excited about that, and the way the movie wrapped all that up and stuff, it was very beautifully done. I thought the dynamic between Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Jason Statham, those two guys just were trading barbs back and forth at each other through this entire film, and it absolutely worked. I was laughing myself hysterical through the lines that they were throwing at each other. I mean, they just looked like two brothers who were just constantly going at each other. And I like how the film takes their relationship a little bit and they progress it a little bit. And I like the way Dwayne "The Rock's character, his story arc, kind of concludes in this film. I don't know exactly where that means The Rock is going to be going in the future. I have my theories on it, but I'm not going to get into that here because it is a non-spoiler review. But I do like the way that they played against each other in this film. It was very well done. And the action in this movie, obviously, you go see Fast and Furious, you expect high-octane, dare I say it, even unbelievable, unrealistic action, and there's a lot of that in here. But again, if you've seen Fast 5, 6, and 7, I mean, you kind of know what you're getting into here. It is very crazy and over the top, but it's very well done. And if you can just shut your brain off and not worry about the physics of it all, you're going to absolutely enjoy it. As for as an installment for the overall franchise, this film does have a lot of nods to the previous films and kind of ties all that together, kind of like connective tissue, kind of like some of the other franchises going on, like the Marvel Cinematic Universe and things like that. They do a great job of doing little nods like that. Also, this job does a very good. It's very well done in regards to setting up the future of the franchise. Now, Vin Diesel and the Universal Pictures has already said that they're going to do Fast 9 and Fast 10 at least, and that will probably, tie up the franchise altogether, 10 films, and that'll be it, I'm guessing, unless these things just keep making all sorts of money. But I love how they set up the future going forward. They did leave it a little open-ended to a degree. This film does wrap up itself. Its story is wrapped up, but they definitely set up possibilities for sequels, and I thought that was actually absolutely great and well done. So overall, I absolutely love this film. It's one of my favorite franchises going in Hollywood today. Yes, it's a little crazy, it's a little over the top, but the story is much better than most films, especially after Fast 5. They've really ramped up their storytelling, and I would not put this as the best in the franchise necessarily, but it's way far from the worst. I would say the best is probably Fast 5, but it is right up there with Fast 5 and Fast 6. It's a little... I think it's better than Fast 8, or I'm sorry, it's better than Fast 7. But because I was willing to give Fast 7 a pass because, after Paul Walker passed away, the fact that they actually did that film as well as they did, it was incredible, and it was very well done for that, with all things considered. But Fast 8 is better than 8. It's not quite as good as 5 or maybe even 6, but it's up there with the top 4 in the series, with 4, 3, 2, and 1 being, not as good as the rest. But with all that saying, everything I listed here, it's just a lot of fun at the theater. Great time. Just grab yourself a big old bucket of popcorn and enjoy it. I'll give it a great 8.5 out of 10. So go check it out in theaters now. The Fate of the Furious is in theaters. Well, that'll just about do it for me, everybody. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like what you saw here, please comment and like this video. And you can also subscribe to the Jailcast on YouTube by searching for Jailcast there. You can also find links in the description of this video for my Facebook and Twitter, or you can go to facebook.com/Jailcast, or you can find me on Twitter @EricJail. So until next time, thank you for watching. God bless.